Good evening. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Michelle Matthias and I'm a student at UNITA International University. Currently enrolled in the Foundation of Management program. Thank you for your attention. Today I will be conducting the culture aspect of religion. I will appreciate it if you could provide some information about yourself as well.
Hey Michelle, good evening. It's so nice to meet you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dinesh Purvazanti, but you can call me Dinesh.
Thank you for introducing yourself. I would like to start by inquiring about what cultural traditions, customs does your family culture practice?
India's culture richness is highlighted by its diverse festivals like Diwali, Holi, Navaratri and Eid, each marking unique traditions and celebration. Family values are central, emphasizing respect for elders, strong bonds, and often multi-generational living, seen in prevalent joint family. Indian cuisine is famed for its diversity, spices, and flavors, featuring dishes like curries, rice, bread, and lentils. Traditional attire varies like saris, salwar kameez, and dhoti kurta, commonly worn during festivals and special occasions. Religion practice are integral, with temples, mosques, gurudwaras, and church serving as place for worship for India's diverse religious communities.
Thank you. Now I would like to inquire the second question about which of these are important specifically to you and your family. Why? Describe them in detail.
Okay. Religion in Indian culture shapes moral values, social customs, and personal identity, providing a framework for understanding life and fostering a sense of belonging. People often follow their family's religion but also explore their belief. In RPGs, Indian religions are often simplified, focusing on gods and myths while neglecting philosophically and ethical aspects. Buddhism, for instance, emphasizes for noble truths and the Eightfold Path. Understanding Indian religions requires sensitivity to their personal significance. Media should respectfully depict both the supernatural and the deep philosophical and ethical dimension of these traditions.
Thank you. Let's go to the third question. Name one or two cultures that are important of your culture.
It is cultural significance and naming conventions.
Thank you. For the fourth question is what do you consider different about your culture benefits and practices compared to those of other cultures?
There are some different about Indian culture beliefs and practice. It is art, dance, music, yoga, Ayurveda, and also festival and ritual.
Thank you for your attention now. Let's proceed to the final question. What do you feel is common misconception about people of your culture background?
One common misconception of people of Indian cultural background is that they are all the same or fit into a single stereotype. This misconception overlooks the immense diversity within Indian culture, both in terms of religion differences and individual identities. Few specific aspects often misunderstood is religious diversity, homogeneity, and cultural adaptability.
Thank you for being so patient and cooperative during our interview. Your willingness to answer my question was appreciated. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, good morning. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Mulay Malakumbadi. I'm 22 years old. I'm an Indian and also my race is Hindu.
Thank you so much. Today I'm going to ask you a few questions. So let's get into the questions. First, what cultural tradition customs does your family or culture practices?
We are Indians, so of course we will celebrate Diwali. Diwali means festival of lights. Diwali is one of the most significant Hindu festivals. It involves decorating house with lights and rangoli. Rangoli means colorful patterns we put on the floor, and also Diwali symbolize the victory of light over darkness and good over evil.
Okay, thank you. Second question, which of these are important specifically to you and your family? Why? Describe them in detail.
The importance of Hinduism is, for example, we will be vegetarian for the one day. Hindus usually will take veg on Friday for the whole day. We believe that Friday is the precious day for Hindus.
Okay, thank you. Third, name one or two cultures that are important of your culture.
Hindus will give importance for some certain things. For example, respect all the human beings and non-human beings, and also we always need to be clean and neat.
Okay, thank you. Fourth, what do you consider different about your cultural beliefs and practices component to those of other cultures?
I think most of the culture won't be follow these kind of things. For example, we need to wash our legs before enter our house after coming back from outside, and also we cannot eat beef according to Hinduism because cow is the one of God of Hindu.
Okay. Final question. What do you feel is common misconception about people of your cultural backgrounds?
Common misconception will be other religion misunderstood that Hindus can eat beef, but actually it was wrong. In our race, we are diverse by many culture and beliefs which is some in our race. Some of them can have beef as their food, which is Malayan, but others can't have. Beliefs which is some in our race. Some of them can have beef as their food, which is Malayalam, but others can't have it. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. That's all.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon.
So today I'm going to ask you 5 questions to see how strong do you know about your culture. So before that, can you introduce yourself first?
Okay. My name is Jie Wen. I am 18 years old. My religion is Chinese Buddhist.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's get into the questions.
Okay.
Okay, the first question I'm going to ask you is, what cultural traditions does your family or culture practice?
Chinese New Year, ancestral worship, lunar calendar festival, for example, Qingming, Dragon Boat Festival, and Mid-Autumn Festival.
Okay, for the second question, which of these are important specifically to you and your family? Why? Describe them in detail.
In my family, filial piety is very important. It means respecting and caring for our parents and elders.
Okay, thank you. For the third question, name 1 or 2 cultures that are important of your culture.
Filial piety and harmony.
Okay. For the fourth question, what do you consider different about your culture, beliefs and practice compared to those of the cultures?
What sets my cultural belief apart is our strong focus on respect for elders and community harmony.
Thank you. For the last question, what do you feel is common misconception about people of your cultural background?
People often think everyone from my culture is the same, but we are equally quite diverse in belief and practices.
So thank you so much for joining me in this interview.
You're
So
welcome.
hope to do more interviews with you in the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sujit here. Community Suffer.
My name is Paulson, my age is 21, my religion is Hindu and my race is Tamil.
Okay, that's great. So I'm here to interview you. So let's start. The first question is, what cultural traditional custom does your family and your culture practice?
Our cultural tradition is my family celebrate is Pongal and Deepavali, which is specially celebrate on January, February, and Deepavali will be celebrate end of the year, maybe on October or November. Pongal is celebrating to Thanksgiving by farmers to the sun, and the Pongal is celebrating, symbolizing the lights of festival or good spirit, is welcoming good spirit to our home, to our house, and stuff like that.
That's great. So let's move on to the second part. So the second question is about which of these are important especially to you and your family? Why? Describe them in detail, please.
Of course, our country, most of our people are celebrating Diwali because some of in the Malaysian government, Pongal is don't seen as a bigger celebration. But Deepavali, yeah, of course, all of Indian or in our country are celebrating Deepavali because Deepavali is an international festival that celebrated by all Indians around the world. So that's all.
It really sounds great. This is what we do. So let's go for the third part. The third question is what? Name one and two culture that is important for your culture.
Yeah, of course, like others, like the Malay people or Chinese people, we are also wearing our traditional dress like a dhoti or shirts, and we also being vegetarian on their precious day because vegetable is considered as a precious food in our culture and to welcome in good vibes over the bad vibes. And this is one of the reason we are celebrating Deepavali because good vibes is always good for our family and our health. That's all.
That's really great question. So let's go for the last question. This is the what do you feel is common misconception about the people of your background?
Some people have misunderstood our conception because other race people like Malay or Chinese believe that we are celebrating Deepavali only to play fireworks during the day. But it's not about that. It's more than that. It's becoming one of the best festivals in our part of our life. So this also celebrating to make stronger relationship with our friends and family. So like because of this we can make a good memory during the day. That's also.
Okay. So the next part, what is your opinion about this?
It's really awkward when other people like Malay or Chinese and other country people misunderstood our conception. Actually, maybe they don't enough knowledge or they don't know about our culture more than Indian people does. But for example, some of people believe that all Indians can having meat on their meals, but actually it's not. We are diverse by many groups like Malayalam, Tamil, Hindu, and Hindi, and Telugu, Bengali, and extra stuff. There's a lot of, we can name all the groups in this interview. So some of them can having beef on their meals like Malayalam and Bengali because in their tradition they are seeing the meat as just as a meat for the food, and but other like we are Tamil or Telugu, they are don't having it because we are seeing the cow as one of the god. So this is a main reason we are not having meat in our meals. So that's all for now.
That's really useful information that we received from you. So anyway, thanks a lot for seeing us.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your culture to get know how far you know about it. And before we get into it, let's introduce yourself and your religion.
My name is Jasrin Fazira. I'm 21 years old and my religion is Islam.
Okay, first question. What culture, traditional customs does your family practice?
So we celebrate Hari Raya Aidilfitri. We will wear our traditional costume like baju kurung and baju Melayu. Also, we cook our traditional food like ketupat and rendang. Also, every morning we salam our atuk and nenek to show respect.
Okay, good. Which of these are important, specific to you, and your family? Why? Describe them in details.
Well, Raya Open House is for fostering community and unity, while baju kurung and baju Melayu is for cultural identity and pride.
Okay. Name one of two culture that are important of your culture.
Ramadan fasting and Hari Raya Aidilfitri celebration.
What do you consider different about your culture, belief, and practice compared to those other cultures?
A deep influence of Islamic values in daily life and tradition.
Okay, the last question was, what do you feel in common misconceptions about people of your culture background?
Assumption of homogeneity in religious practice and cultural custom.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.